And then there was one final game here at this 2024 Single A West District Tournament, and it features the Evanston Outlaws taking on the Level Mustangs, as it is a battle to find out who's going to be the 3 seed, who's going to be the 4 seed. We'll talk to you about why that may be an advantage, why that may be a disadvantage. You never know what's going to happen. It's the third place game of the 2024 Single A West District Tournament, live on mylocalradio.com. A First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball on mylocalradio.com.
Ready is committed to providing superior services to our customers by requiring individual accountability for excellence in quality, safety, and dependability. We are a growing company that is currently hiring across Wyoming, Colorado, Texas, Nevada, Idaho, and elsewhere. Our valued team members receive competitive wages, full benefits, and weekly pay. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
At the Evanston Walmart, you'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today. 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
Get back to feeling your best with Evanston Regional Hospital Physical Therapy. If you find yourself struggling with pain or limited mobility in your everyday life, your recovery starts here. With a personalized treatment plan just for you, our experienced physical therapists will help you every step of the way to reach your goals and get back to doing what you love. Call us today to schedule an appointment. Evanston Regional Hospital, helping you get your life back.
The strategic plan for Una County School District Number 4 states, through collaboration with the entire learning community, our mission is to instill problem-solving skills in our students that will translate to a rapidly changing global environment. We work to accomplish this by constantly improving student achievement, improving student academic and behavioral skills with a district that operates efficiently and effectively. Uintah County School District Number 4, excellence in teaching, opportunity through learning.
Helpful, friendly, and knowledgeable, the staff at Kazine's Ace Hardware is ready to assist with any home improvement project. Kazine's Ace Hardware, the helpful place, has expanded their store and inventory to meet your every need. Next time you're updating, painting, or maintaining your home, or you're in need of small engine repair on your lawnmower, chainsaw, or snowblower, visit Kazine's Ace Hardware at 800 Front Street in Evanston.
Welcome back to the Union Broadcast Booth, our scene set brought to you by Farmers Insurance. Kazine's Ace and Furniture pregame show. Elan, Olliff coming to you live from the Union Broadcast Booth. And the scene is pretty simple. Both of these teams will be in PAL next week. The question is who will they play? On the east side, they did things a little bit differently. Instead of a district tournament, they did 8-9, played a one-game playoff, and then the winner of that played the number 1 seed, and then they played a best 2 out of 3 season, 2 out of 3 series with the winner versus, or with 1 versus the winner of 8-9, 2 versus 7, the typical thing. As it sits right now, to what we believe the number 1, we know the number 1 seed is Casper because they're number 1 and they won their series. The number 2 seed is Torrington. They're number 2. They won their series. So what we believe is happening is the winner of this game will get Torrington. The loser will get Casper in the first round of the state tournament. Of course, state tournament starting on Saturday in PAL, and you can catch every game of the 2024 Single A State Tournament live on mylocalradio.com. Myself, Cody Beers, and Jace Andrews will be giving you all the action. You won't miss a single moment from PAL. So that is the situation here. Level gets here by beating Riverton this morning. Evanston topping Green River this afternoon, as it is the final game of the 2024 Single A West District Tournament. The third place game is Cody loses to PAL in the first place game. So PAL's number 1, Cody's number 2. Who's going to be number 3? Who's going to be number 4? We're going to find out at the end of this one. That is our scene set brought to you today by Farmers Insurance. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll have our team spotlight. Tell you about these two squads brought to you by Aspen Cinemas. You're tuned in to the 2024 Evanston Outlaw Baseball, brought to you by First Bank of Wyoming, live on mylocalradio.com, all part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
When you have an appointment with the dentist, it's reassuring to know that you're going to be seen by experienced, well-trained professionals. At Bear River Dental in Evanston, Dr. Lester, Dr. Owens, and Dr. Welch check every box. Plus, they're really nice people. Their passion to provide excellent dental care is reflected in everything from state-of-the-art equipment to professional, hard-working staff. Choose the professionals at Bear River Dental, serving patients of all ages. Call today to schedule an appointment.
At Alta Construction, we specialize in pre-engineered steel buildings, interior office framing, finishes and flooring, concrete work from foundations to concrete flat work. Alta Construction specializes in industrial and commercial projects. Call today at 307-786-4834. Alta Construction, from conception to completion.
The town of Mountain View is located in the historic Bridger Valley and serves as the gateway to the high Uintas. With a panoramic view of the rugged Uinta peaks, you feel like you're in paradise. Our town park and scenic river walk offer a safe place for rest and relaxation. Looking for a great place to live? Our quality of life is great and our people are very friendly. Come join our tranquil way of life. The town of Mountain View, a gateway to the high Uintas.
Book your next event at Aspen Cinemas. Make it your own with corporate or family parties, birthdays, video game nights, or personal screenings of new movies. They're all available. With affordable pricing and easy booking, you can make your next event stand out at Aspen Cinemas. Aspen Cinemas, 307-316-7846. Book your event today at Aspen Cinemas, 307-316-7846.
It is time for Red Devil Spotlight, brought to you by Aspen Cinemas. Inviting you to check out Twisters, now playing at Aspen Cinemas. A retired tornado chaser and meteorologist is pressured to return to Oklahoma to work with a new team and new technologies. That is Twisters, now playing at Aspen Cinemas. Let's start off our team spotlight with the Level Mustangs, coached by Coach Mike Jameson. They beat Riverton 7-3 to get here, have a total record of 21 wins, 22 losses, and 2 ties. When you look at their stats, Carlos Rodriguez is their leader in average with a .408. Their leaders in home runs is Trevor Jackson and Austin and Alex Hedges with 4 home runs each. RBI leader is Trevor Jackson with 34 RBIs. And their pitching leader with 60 and 2/3 innings pitched, Trevor Jackson. He'll be the starter today. We'll go into his line a little bit later on. For the Evanston Outlaws, they are 22-19, winning 14-9 over Green River to get to the state tournament. Their RBI leader, an average leader, Gavin Oliver, 412 with 49 RBIs. Braxton Bauer, though, breathing down his neck with 48 RBIs. That's a fun race to watch. Their pitching leader is Walker Wilson, 44 and 1/3 innings pitched. But Gavin Oliver is the ERA leader with a ERA of 1.981. Heck of a year for Gavin Oliver. That is your team spotlight, brought to you by Aspen Cinemas, inviting you to check out Twisters. A retired tornado chaser and meteorologist is persuaded to return to Oklahoma to work with a new team and new technology. It's a sequel to the 1996 hit. You can check out Twisters at Aspen Cinemas now. Scan the QR code on the graphic or visit their website at aspencinemas.com. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll have our keys to the game as well as our lineups and the first pitch of this third place game. It's the 2020. It's the First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball, live on mylocalradio.com, all part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Do you want to further your education? Are you thinking of attending college? You can start now here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach provides students with a low-cost alternative to leaving town. Western offers a variety of degrees including nursing, EAS, and our brand new cybersecurity, also offering a variety of certificate programs that can be completed all right here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach, we are your local community college.
Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. You always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
Bridger Valley Electric Association provides safe, reliable, and affordable electric energy and related services to their member owners in Wyoming and Utah. Bridger Valley Electric is a consumer-owned cooperative.
And we welcome you back to the Union Broadcast booth. Kazine's Ace First pregame show, wrapping up with our Ellingford Brothers keys to the game. 307-789-1515 for all your sand, cement, and gravel needs. Well, this game is usually interesting. We saw it in the basketball regional for the Evanston Red Devils when the boys qualified for the third place game at basketball regionals in the 4A West. And it's kind of interesting. It's one of those ones where you're on one side, you're a competitor. So you're out there to win. On the other side, you're happy that you're in this game. You're happy you're going to the state tournament. So it's going to be find that competitive drive for these teams, which will not be a problem as both of these teams are competitors and they want to win. But putting out the fact that what this game ultimately decides is who you will play at the state tournament. Of course, it's a much easier path to be the number 3 than the number 4 because, of course, if you're the number 4, you're playing the number 1. But the West is very competitive with the East. So it's one of those deals where either one is going to be a challenge, whether you're playing the number 1 seed Casper, we believe, or the number 4 seed Torrington. Especially since Evanston was 10-run by Torrington last time they played them over in the Douglas tournament. So, of course, Evanston wants to win this game, but it's going to be play within yourself and let the game come to you if you're the Evanston Red Devils, as that is your Ellingford Brothers key to the game, brought to you by Ellingford Brothers, 307-789-1515 for all your sand, cement, and gravel needs. Again, it's going to be a challenge no matter what happens in this game because you're either going to play the number 1 seed or the number 2 seed, and the East is very competitive with the West. So it's going to be a challenge either way for each one of these teams. And really, you could say the same thing with the top 2 teams. They got to play the 3 or 4, and it's just a very, very even state tournament. It is going to be fascinating to see how everything shakes out. Let's go to our starting lineups, brought to you by Bridger Valley Electric Association, a Touchstone cooperative. Designated visiting team is the Level Mustangs. So we'll start with Coach Mike Jamison's starting lineup. Jacob Bischoff, the second baseman, will lead things off. Carlos Rodriguez, the shortstop, bats second. Tucker Jackson, the pitcher, bats third. Alex Hedges, the third baseman, will bat in the cleanup spot. Leigh Files, center fielder, bats fifth. Cash Wasmer, the catcher, bats sixth. Kyle Wilson, the first baseman, bats seventh. Cove Jolly, the right fielder, bats eighth. And Blake Wilson, the left fielder, will bat ninth. Evanston will have the following defensive alignment. Walker Wilson in center, in left. Ryder Wilson in center. Bateman in right as we get ready to start this game, as the first pitch is thrown at 6:51 in there for a called strike from Damian Common. Next pitch down in the dirt for ball one. The infield for the Evanston Outlaws. You have Tony Natoli at right, Jaden Winley at second, Gavin Oliver at shortstop, Braxton Bauer at third, and Jackson Osborne catching. Damian Common, the 1-1 on the way, misses. 2 balls, 1 strike to the right-handed hitting Jacob Bischoff. The 2-1 on the way. Swing and a grounder past the third baseman, and a leadoff single for Jacob Bischoff to get this thing started for the Mustangs. Here comes Carlos Rodriguez. He has been a star in the Northwest for years, has made some great plays on the state stage, and now in his final, we believe his final postseason, I believe he's a super senior. as he'll step into the batter's box. Common checks the runner at first. Now comes set. And the opening pitch to Rodriguez. Catches the outside part of the zone for strike one. Evanston and Lovell had played one time this year, and it was a win for the Evanston Outlaws at the Douglas tournament, as this one is lifted into center field for a single. So runners on first and second for the Mustangs. Again, last time these two teams played was Saturday, July 6th. Evanston with a 6-1 victory. Evanston pitched Gavin Oliver in that game, as Lovell has the first two reach aboard via the single. Here's Tucker Jackson. And the pitch. Down low, good stop by Jackson Osborne. Nice warm evening here in Green River, as the wind starts to create a little bit of a breeze, making it feel quite pleasant. 1-0 on the way, swinging a chopper at the shortstop, Gavin Oliver. He can't backhand it. It's in and out of the glove, and reaching on the air will be Jackson. Bases loaded for Alex Hedges, who hit a big homer, two-run shot off of Cody yesterday in the night game. This is the third night in a row that Lovell finds themselves playing at night, as they played opening night against Green River and then last night against Cody. Then they had to do the early morning turnaround for the 10 a.m. winner gets to state matchup against Riverton, as Hedges sends this one into left field, foul, and it's a strike. Common doing a good job throwing first pitch strikes, but then he falls behind so far, as 0-1 count to the third baseman, Alex Hedges. Common with the delivery. Breaking ball misses high. 1 ball, 1 strike to Alex Hedges. Bases loaded. The 1-1. Misses away. 2 balls, 1 strike to Alex Hedges. As the sun is right off of right field when you're looking at the from the stands here. The 2-1 to Hedges. Swing and a miss for strike 2. And we have our first ballerina count, 2-2. The Outlaws will be playing at State. Next Saturday is the opening round of the state tournament. They're guaranteed to be there at least 2 days. The 2-2 on the way. Swing and a ground ball. In and out of the glove of Bauer. Throws to first. In time for out number 1, but the run scores. All runners move base. So runners on second and third with 1 down, and Lovell strikes first. 1-0 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard in favor of the Mustangs. I'll now bring up late files. Rodriguez at second, at third, Jackson at second. 1 down to Files. Breaking ball misses high. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 level on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. 1 down. Runners on first and second. The 1-0. High and away. 2 balls, no strikes. Common shakes off the arm, steps off the mound, gets back up on the bump. Set at the belt, and the 2-0. High. 30 count. to Late Files. 2 weeks ago, the Wild Preps Player of the Week. The 3-0 from Common. Misses low, and a 4-pitch walk puts Late Files on. Runners on all bases, as now here comes Cash Wasmer. Common comes set around the belt. First pitch misses away for ball 1. Damian Common only started 1 game in the regular season. He's pitched 19 innings as this one's hit hard at Braxton Bauer. Throws home, is in the dirt. Rodriguez scores. The ball gets away. Here comes Jackson, and 2 runs come in on the error. Rodriguez scores, and it is 3-0 as Jackson scores as well. Runners on second and third. As we'll see what they score that for Wasmer. And it'll be a reach on an error for the 2 runs. Files to third. Wasmer to second. Pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 1. So 3-0, but Lovell's not done yet. They got a runner on third and a runner on second. 0-1 count to Kyle Wilson. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Standing on third, Late Files worked a walk. Wasmer over on second due to the error. It was the right idea trying to get the force out at home, just couldn't deliver it to the plate. The 0-2. Swing and a foul ball along the third base line. We'll do it all over again. No balls, 2 strikes. Cove Jolly stands on deck. Blake Wilson in the hole for the Mustangs. Common comes set around the belts. The 0-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. And that's 2 down with 2 on for the Mustangs. Here comes Cove Jolly, the right fielder. One of those youngsters that got brought up for the postseason for the Mustangs. And the pitch. Swing and a foul ball, and it'll start us at 0-1. Walker Wilson in left, Ryder Wilson in center, Bateman in right, Natoli at first, Winley at second, Oliver at short, Bauer at third. Swing and a miss for strike 2 to Cove Jolly. 2 hits, 3 runs of Evanston scoreboard. The 0-2. Swing and a miss to end the inning. And Common strikes out 2 to end the first. We are off to the bottom of the first. Outlaws trailing Level 3-0, but they get their first crack at it when we come back after this. Tuned in to the to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball live on mylocalradio.com, all part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Friends don't let friends drink bad coffee. Come visit For Pete's Sake for fresh-made coffee, an amazing menu of home-cooked meals, and great company. Visit For Pete's Sake on the corner of 9th and Main, downtown Evanston.
Out here, we've always worked remote. Out here, stress usually refers to the pull on a rope. Where a stroll in the city is also a stroll in the great outdoors. Where work is a way of life, and life is good. Out here, the backyards are big, and the deals, they're even bigger. This is Southwestern Wyoming, and it's where you can get the biggest deals on a vehicle you want with plenty of hometown hospitality. Heritage Auto, your hometown dealer with the biggest deals.
Bottom of the first inning as the Outlaws trail 3-0 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. They'll get their first crack at Tucker Jackson. We'll go through the batting order for the Evanston Outlaws. Leading off will be center fielder Ryder Wilson. Walker Wilson, the left fielder, bats second. Gavin Oliver, the shortstop, bats third. Braxton Bauer, the third baseman, in the cleanup spot. Jackson Osborne bats fifth. He's the catcher. Tony Natoli, the first baseman, bats sixth. Tyson Bateman, the right fielder, bats seventh. Jaden Winley, the second baseman, bats eighth. And Damian Common, the pitcher, will be at the bottom of the order. For Coach Nick Small, for Mike Jameson and the Level Mustangs, Blake Wilson in left, Leif Files in center, Cove Jolly in right. Infield featuring Kyle Wilson at first, Jacob Bischoff at second, Carlos Rodriguez at shortstop, and Alex Hedges at third. Cash Wasmer catching Tucker Jackson, who had himself a perfect 3 2/3 innings pitched before he was lifted, probably specifically so he could pitch today in a big situation. And the situation is big, even though Level already in the state tournament. They want that number 3 seed. They beat Green River last year in the third place game and would like to have that 3 seed again. Here's Ryder Wilson, center fielder, and the man who came in and shut the door on Green River. Pitched 6 innings after Green River had taken a lead, and Evanston clawed their way back and won that one to get here. The first pitch to Wilson, up high and in for ball 1. Wilson steps back into the batter's box as Jackson offers. 1-0. Swing and a fly ball into steep right field, but caught by Cove Jolly for out number 1. We'll now bring up Walker Wilson with 1 down and nobody on. Walker Wilson, the super senior, will be playing the final games of his career next week in PAL. Potentially, you never know. If they win, if Evanston wins the state title, they'll be going to Oregon for the Northwest Single A Northwest Regional. It's really called the Northwest Championship, I believe, because it is the only Single A regional in the country, as that one goes in the zone for strike 2. So if that is the case, then Walker won't be playing his final games in PAL, but Evanston, of course, would have to win the state championship, and long way to go before we start talking about that. The 0-2 on the way. High, 1 ball, 2 strikes. With Gavin Oliver standing on deck. And the 1-2 from Jackson. Swing and a hard hit grounder in and out of the glove of Hedges at third. And Wilson will reach on the air. 1 out base runner for the Outlaws, and here is Gavin Oliver, who not a lot of people have had a better district tournament than Gavin Oliver. He pitched a gem on day 1, hit a 2-run shot yesterday, and then had a RBI double earlier today. Jackson comes set. And the pitch to Oliver. Swing and a miss out in front of that one for strike 1 on the off speed. Jackson, the brilliant righty, comes set at the belt. Throws back to first to check up on Wilson. He's back, no problem. Oliver awaiting the 0-1 from Jackson. Down in the dirt, gets away from Wasmer, but Wilson will hold. 1 ball, 1 strike to Gavin Oliver. The 1 out was a loud out to right field. And pop fly caught by Cove Jolly. Throw back to first and checking up on Walker Wilson. He gets back, no problem. Blue uniforms, white numerals, post 41 across the chest for the Outlaws. Black uniforms with a white panel down the side from the armpit for the Mustangs. Red numerals with a white outline. Mustangs across the chest. Swing and a miss for strike 2 for Gavin Oliver. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Gavin. As the sun begins to slowly retreat over the mountains. The 1-2 swing and a fly ball into shallow center field. Going back and making the catch is Bischoff for out number 2. The second baseman puts the squeeze on it, and that'll now bring up Braxton Bauer. Bauer with a hot start to the tournament. Got a 3-run shot against Riverton to put that one away. Pitch to Bauer. Swing and a line drive down into right field. Wilson gets to second. He's headed for third, and Walker Wilson slides in there. So the runner moves to third thanks to the single by Braxton Bauer. Runners on the corners for Jackson Osborne with 2 down. As Bauer took the first pitch he saw and just laced it into right field. Osborne, as the clouds have moved out of the way and now the sun is back, so it didn't retreat over the cliffs. It actually retreated behind a cloud. As Osborne into the batter's box, runners on the corners. Jackson, the righty, facing Walker Wilson, the runner at third, swinging a miss for strike 1. Tony Natoli stands on deck if they can get to him. Has been a great addition to this Outlaws squad. Runners on the corners and the pitch. Inside. 1 ball, 1 strike to Jackson Osborne. Set around the belt. The 1-1. This one fouled off the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Osborne. Outlaws already punched their ticket for state. This game is to decide who is going to be the number 3 out of the West. Who's going to be the number 4. The 1-2 on the way. Up high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So 2 balls, 2 strikes to Osborne. Bottom of the first inning, 2 down here in the 3rd place game, the final game of the 2024 Single A West District Tournament. Inside, full count to Osborne. He has shown great patience at the plate really all tournament. Always seems to be taking pitchers deep into the count. And is pitch 16 from Trevor Jackson. Jackson lifts the leg, the 3-2. Inside, Osborne loads the bases for Tony Natoli as Bauer goes to second, and Osborne.
Number 4, Tony Natoli.
Now we'll set up Tony Natoli for something here. Outlaws trying to get some runs back as they gave up 3 in the opening frame to level. Natoli. And the offering. This one hit hard at the second baseman, picked up by the first baseman, underhands. The throw is there in time. Bischoff covers second as Wilson had to go off the bag, get it, underhands it. And the rare 3-4 put out to end the inning. Outlaws leave the bases stranded. It's 3-0 after 1. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball live on mylocalradio.com, all part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
At Uintah County School District number 6, each student is important. Each student has different interests. Each student has unique talents and areas for growth and development. We love and appreciate each student, and we work hard to make sure we are meeting the needs of each student so that when we all come together, we create a powerful school district filled with individual students headed for success. Uintah County School District number 6 in Lyman. It's a great day to be an Eagle.
The crew of Rocky Mountain Yeti have found themselves searching the wilderness for the elusive Yeti, traveling through the rugged terrain in one of their premium rides found at Rocky Mountain Yeti. Coming up to a clearing, the crew finally gets a glimpse at what they've been searching for, the great Yeti deal from Rocky Mountain Yeti. Visit today and see why legends are driven. 100 Wasatch and 130 North 3rd Street, Evanston.
Top of the second inning, it'll be the 9-1-2 batters, Wilson, Bischoff, and Rodriguez due up for the Mustangs as Damian Common goes back out there for inning number 2 of work. He threw 26 pitches, 3 runs, none of them earned, 1 walk to 2 strikeouts in that first inning. Let's reset the defensive alignment for the Outlaws. Walker Wilson in left, Ryder Wilson in center, Tyson Bateman in right. Tony Natoli starts the infield off in first. Jaden Windley at second, Gavin Oliver at short, and Braxton Bauer at third. Jackson Osborne catching, Damian Common. Here's Blake Wilson, the only batter that has not faced Common yet tonight. He pitched yesterday in the loss to Cody. And the first pitch down low, ball 1 to Blake Wilson. Common with the 1-0. Swinging a fly ball into right field, and that will drop fair just on the line as it'll be a leadoff double for Blake Wilson. So runner on second. And here comes Jacob Bischoff. One for one on the day with a run scored. It's Common. Comes set. And the pitch. This one kind of a swinging bunt goes foul. 0-1 counts to Jacob Bischoff. Carlos Rodriguez stands on deck. Tucker Jackson in the hole. Those are the guys who came across and scored to make this a 3-0 game. Runner on second, Blake Wilson. Got there with the leadoff double into right field. 0-1 count to Bischoff. Just misses away. 1 ball, 1 strike to Bischoff. Common comes set at the belt. Check. Swing and a miss for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Jacob Bischoff. Well, we know the 4 teams that will be representing the West in the state tournament. Powell beat Cody for the number 1 seed just a few, maybe an hour or so ago. And Lovell and Evanston will be the other 2, joining Powell and Cody. Seeding to be determined. As this is for the 3 seed, the 2-2 on the way. Swing and a liner just over the glove of a leaping Braxton Bauer, as that's thrown in quickly by Walker Wilson, and a single by Jacob Bischoff. Wilson now stands at third, and that's runners on the corners for the always dangerous Carlos Rodriguez. He's not a danger to go yard per se, but he puts the ball on the ground and finds empty space consistently, and with a runner on third, that could be trouble. First pitch to Rodriguez. Swing and gets under that, pops it up in the infield. Coming over and making the catch is Windley, and eyes the runners back to the bases. So Rodriguez pops out, and that'll make it 1 down for Tucker Jackson. Timeout called by the umpire, and now we're ready to go. Jackson reached on an error last time up. Runners on the corners. Evanston trying to work out of this jam. Common. And the Outlaws down 3-0 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. The pitch. Down low. Runner decides to go, and they'll let him take it because if they threw to second, then Wilson would have come home and scored. 1 ball. No strikes to Tucker Jackson. Comes set. And the 1-0. That one fouled off by Jackson. 1 ball, 1 strike. Common. Comes set. The 1-1. Curveball stuck up way high. Didn't come down like he hoped it would. 2 balls, 1 strike to Tucker Jackson. Runners on second and third. Blake Wilson reached on a double. And then Bischoff reached on a single and then stole second. The 2-1 on the way. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Mighty hack from Jackson. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Tucker Jackson. Damon Common looking for his 3rd strikeout of the game. 1 down, 2 on. Top of the second. And the 2-2. Swing and a chopper in the gap between second and third. 1 run scores. They're waving across. Bischoff scores, and he will come in. Wilson and Bischoff make this 5-0 Mustangs on the 2-run RBI single. That gets stretched to a double by Tucker Jackson. 1 down, 2 more in for the Mustangs. I'm actually going to call that reaching on an error. It's Common. Comes set with 1 down. Comes set around the belt. And the pitch. Misses away, 1 ball, no strikes. Level's got quite the drive home after this. As Common comes set. Hedges grounded out to third last time up. Catches the zone for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Evanston, only an hour and a half drive awaits them. Level, on the other hand, as Hedges pops that one up into center field. Ryder Wilson camps out, makes the catch. Runner tags up, and now he's going to go back as Ryder gets it in quickly. 2 down, 1 on here in the top of the second. That'll bring up late files. Almost a 5-hour drive from here to Level. Don't know if they'll make the drive tonight or if they planned and got a hotel room to make the drive tomorrow. Comes set. And the pitch. Catches the outside part of the zone for strike 1. Coleman comes set around the belt. And the 0-1. Swing and a fly ball into center field. Ryder Wilson camps out, makes the grab for out number 2. So 1 run comes in, or 2 runs come in on 2 hits and 1 error. And the Outlaws trail 5-0 going into the bottom of the second. You're tuned in to the to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball live on mylocalradio.com, all part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
With 25 years of successful industry experience, Mountain West Business Solutions looks forward to providing all of our customers with exceptional service, industry-leading technology, and a one-of-a-kind buying experience. Having your office equipped with the right technology makes all the difference in the world. With a lower cost per print, we will supply you with the right technology for the best price. Great people, great products, and great service. Mountain West Business Solutions.
The very best place to stay when you visit Evanston, Wyoming is the Best Western Dunmar Inn. This amazing hotel is located on 10 beautiful acres and offers clean, comfortable rooms with amazing beds, a fitness center, an outdoor pool, open in the summer, and a wonderful on-site restaurant that provides a complimentary breakfast with every stay, all at an affordable rate. Whenever your travels bring you to Evanston, Wyoming, make all your room reservations at the Best Western Dunmar Inn, 1601 Harrison Drive.
Bottom of the second inning. Level leads 5-0 for the Outlaws. It'll be the bottom third of the order. Bateman, Winley, and Common 2 up for Evanston. As Tucker Jackson got into a bit of a jam but worked his way out. Evanston had the bases loaded against him. We got Tony Natoli to ground out to the first baseman.
Number 6, Tyson Bateman.
Here's Tyson Bateman. As he will look to try to get the Outlaws started so they can get on the board here, down 5-0 here in the bottom of the second. And the pitch. Swing and a miss at a fastball outside for strike one. Jaden Winley on deck, Damian Common in the hole. Next pitch to Bateman, down low. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1. Swing and pops this one foul over the right field line. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fair bit of room between center and left as that one nearly took the helmet of Bateman. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ballerina count 2-2 to Bateman. Bottom of the second, the pitch. And he fouls that one right towards the Union broadcast booth, and we'll do it all over again. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball on mylocalradio.com. And the 2-2. Down in the dirt, gets away from the catcher. Nobody on, so no harm for that. Full count to Bateman here in the bottom of the second. Three-two on the way. Change up high, misses. And here comes Jaden Winley with Bateman working a leadoff walk. And here comes the manager for the Mustangs. Mike Jamieson wants to have a talk with Tucker Jackson. Evanston getting 1 hit off of Jackson. It comes from the cleanup man, Braxton Bauer. But they've been able to work 2 walks against him and reach on an error. This game is usually pretty unpredictable. It's the end of a long weekend. Second game these guys have played, and the first game was a high-intensity, true playoff matchup where winner moves on to the next round, loser goes home. So the high pressure is off, but you want the best seed you can here. As Winley steps in, Outlaws trail by 5 here in the third place game. The pitch. Down on the dirt. 1 ball, no strikes. Nobody down, 1 on. Second batter of the inning, Winley taking the 1-0 pitch from Jackson. Swinging a foul ball into the back screen, 1 ball, 1 strike to Winley. Common stands on deck. Ryder Wilson in the hole if they can get to him. Throw back to first to check up on Bateman, and he's back there, no problem. Winley awaiting the 1-1. The pitch up high. 2 balls, 1 strike to Winley. Bateman stands on first, worked a big lead-off walk for the Outlaws. Comes set the 2-1. Down low. 3 balls, 1 strike. As Winley in a strong hitter's count here. See if he gets anything to work with. 3-1 on the way. Back-to-back walks for the Outlaws off of Tucker Jackson. I'll now bring up Damian Common. So runners on first and second for Evanston. Nobody down. Makings of a big inning here for the Outlaws if they can get something going here. Jackson comes set around the belt. And the offering to Common. Outside high corner for strike 1. Common versus Jackson, righty versus righty. And the 0-1. Common shows bunt, puts it up high, and a diving catch by Jackson. Throw to second, and they double up Winley. Or Bateman, excuse me.
Number 27, Ryder Wilson.
It was a pop-up bunt. Jackson read it beautifully, laid forward, got the out, caught it, and then fired it over to second to double up Bateman. Winley, the lone runner for Ryder Wilson with 2 down. The pitch. Catches zone for strike 1. Bottom part of the window. As Wilson flew out to right field last time up. And the 0-1 from Jackson. Swing and a miss, tried to extend on one in the dirt. 0-2 count, 2 down, 1 on here in the bottom of the second. The 0-2. Up high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner on first is Winley. As Ryder down to the dirt. That gets away from Wasmer. And now getting to second is Winley on the wild pitch. Two balls, 2 strikes. Runner on first. Next pitch. Misses for a ball. As this one is hit up the center. And here come the Outlaws. They send Winley, and he will score. RBI single, Ryder Wilson.
Number 5, Walker Wilson.
We'll now bring up Walker Wilson. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Or, 1 on, 2 down. First pitch to Ryder, swing and a miss for strike 1. Sorry, I just got texted some news that's a little bit distracting. Focusing back up on the game. 0-1 count to Walker Wilson. 0-1 on the way. Swing and a miss for strike 2, but that one gets away from Wasmer, and Ryder will take off on the strike. Though 2. Down in the lower corner, caught him looking, and that ends the inning, but the Outlaws get 1 back. The score 5-1 going in to the Uinta Eye Envision 3rd inning. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball live on mylocalradio.com, all part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
On your way to Flaming Gorge or the Uinta, stop in at the store, formerly known as the Cash Store in Fort Bridger, to top up on gas or grab those last-minute snacks. Visit the store today in Fort Bridger, Wyoming. The store is proud to support the students of the Bridger Valley.
Dad, I feel like I got something in my eye.
Let me have a look. Natural protective features of the eye, such as eyebrows, eyelids, eyelashes, and tears, are not always enough. I've been helping people for 14 years, removing anything from metal, glass, or plastic from their eyes. I've even removed a bug that flew into my own eye. At Uinta Eye Envision, we can help you find the perfect eye protection for playing sports or performing hazardous work to help prevent eye injuries.
Call Uinta Eye Envision today to schedule your appointment to protect your precious eyesight. Uinta Eye Envision, 307-789-3937.
Top of the 3rd inning brought to you by Uinta Eye Vision, where our vision is to improve yours. And the Outlaws' vision, get the Mustangs back to the dugout as quick as possible. Here in this top 3rd inning, down 5-1 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Damian Common out there for inning number 3 of work. Through 2 innings pitched, he's allowed 2 hits, 1 run, or excuse me, that's Tucker Jackson's line. 2 innings pitched, 4 hits, 5 runs, none of them earned, 1 walk to 2 strikeouts. Matter of fact, none of the runs in this game has been earned, as Evanston has committed 3 errors, 1 for the Mustangs. Here's Cash Wasmer. Popped out to the second baseman last time up. Back in the first. Check that, excuse me. You actually reached on an error. I was looking at the wrong part of my scorebook. The pitch. Down the dirt. 1 ball, no strikes. (1-0) catches the inside corner for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Cash Wasmer. The pitch. Up high, great grab by Jackson Osborne. So he went up halfway to his feet and just reached out and snagged that thing. 2-1 on the way. Swing and a miss at some high fastball action for 2 balls, 2 strikes. As Common might be trying to settle in here a little bit. Comes set and the pitch. Up high, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Wasmer reached on an error last time, made it to second, calls time right as Common lifts the leg and gets time. Full count to Wasmer, top of the 3rd. Common comes set at the belt. The 3-2. Swing and a chopper right back at Common, who has to catch that one about maybe 3 feet above his, or not 3 feet, maybe a foot above his head, had to hop to pull it in, fires over to first in time for out number 1.
2, Kyle Wilson.
High chopper doesn't do it justice as Common had to leap off the mound to pull that one in on the bounce. Here comes Kyle Wilson. Strikeout victim last time up. As the first pitch to Wilson. Breaking ball up high for ball 1. Wilson got to be pushing around the 6'2" mark. You would think. The 1-0 on the way. Beautiful fastball right in there for strike 1. Well, breaking ball started inside, came back into the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Kyle Wilson, final game of the 2024 Single A District Tournament. We've been here all weekend getting you all the action as that one is fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Kyle Wilson. Evanston looking for their first quick inning of the game. The 1-2 flares that one foul across the first base line, and we'll do it all over again. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Kyle Wilson. As the lights begin to come on, the 1-2, swing and a miss. And for the second time today, Wilson goes down swinging. And Common
Cove Jolly.
starting to find a little bit of a groove. He's retired the last 4 in a row. Here's Cove Jolly, strikeout victim last time up. And that catches the zone for strike 1. Common back up on the bump. A 1 count comes set. The pitch to Jolly. Up high and in. 1 ball, 1 strike. Common has done a good job kind of settling in here as a breaking ball. Catches the just top part of the zone right around the shoulders. 4 strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Jolly. And the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and Common and the Outlaws take them out 1-2-3 in the top of the 3rd. Brought to you by UNTI Envision. Evanston got some work to do, down by 4. Looking to get the bats going with the 2-3-4 batters due, or 3-4-5 batters due up for the Outlaws. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball live on MyLocalRadio.com, all part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Farming requires working with the right equipment. At Covelo Auto Farm Service, you will find the right size tractor, tractor accessories, cattle chutes, and calf corrals for all your farming needs. Covelo's has all your auto needs as well. From fluids to belts to protection for your hands, they've got you covered. Covelo's also offers a service center for your truck and tractors in one convenient location. Covelo's is your one-stop farm and auto shop. Stop in and see them today at 80 Reese Road. Covelo's Auto Farm Service.
Get a degree or certification. Earn your high school GED. Get job skills. Become CPR certified. Or use our free 3D printers and tools. These are just a few of the opportunities available at Uinta BOCES number 1. Call 307-789-5742 to learn more.
Bottom of the 3rd inning as the Outlaws trail by 4. And again, it'll be the 3-4-5 batters, Oliver, Bauer, Osborne, trying to get something going against Tucker Jackson, who in his first 2 innings of work, 2 hits, 1 run, it was not earned, 3 walks, and 1 strikeout. Actually, new pitcher, Jacob Bischoff, now in. As
Gavin Oliver.
They're going to put Bischoff on the mound. Leif Files, I believe, comes into second. Oh, we got a whole bunch of changes going on. But Bischoff, the new pitcher. See if Evanston can get something going against him. The pitch, swing and a miss for strike 1. You know what? It says Bischoff on Game Changer. I'm not so convinced. I think that's still Trevor Jackson out there. That is still Trevor Jackson out there. Swinging a fly ball, deep center field, and that one is gone. Clear for landing. Files tried to go and leap for it, but Gavin Oliver with his second home run of the tournament. And it is 5-2 level.
Number 34, Braxton Bauer.
Actually, that might be, I think that is Bischoff. Yeah, it is Bischoff. That is the number 13. 13 and 19 looking similar from a distance. So Bischoff gives up the home run to Oliver. All right, so the new defensive alignment, Wilson in center, in left, Files in center, Jolly in right, Kyle Wilson at first, Jackson moves to second. So it's just a straight up switch between Jackson and Bischoff. One ball, one strike to Bauer. Swing and a fly ball, deep center left field, clear for landing. Braxton Bauer, home run number 2 of the tournament, home run number 6 of his career in this ballpark, and the Outlaws go back to back and cut the gap in half, or cut the gap down to 2 rather. I thought it was 6. 5-3. Outlaws starting to charge. We said in the UNTI Vision third inning, their vision was to not only get to the dugout first, but also put some runs on the board, and they are doing that. Osborne stands in. Bischoff. So it is Bischoff the pitcher. My apologies. Again, that 13 and 19 looked similar from where I was sitting as that pitch is up high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-0 on the way. Breaking ball misses high. 2 balls, no strikes to Jackson Osborne. Tony Natoli stands on deck. The Outlaws with nobody down and 2 already in, making this a 2-run game. The pitch to Osborne. Misses away. 3-0 count. Osborne probably with the red light here, so a chance for Bischoff to groove it in. Check that. It's a 2-1 count. My apologies. The pitch. Misses low. 3 balls, 1 strike to Osborne. Dangerous count here. The pitch. Catches the outside part of the zone for strike 2. Full count to Osborne. And the 3-2. Catches the bottom part of the zone for strike 3 and out number 1.
Number 4, Tony.
Caught him looking as I'll now bring up Tony Natoli, the first baseman for Evanston. Well, the Outlaws get 2 runs back, and it's a 2-run ball game now. Swing and a fly ball, foul headed towards the Union broadcast booth for strike 1. Tyson Bateman, who worked a walk, stands on deck. As the umpire will refill for balls. Bischoff. 0-1 count to Natoli. The pitch. Up high. 1 ball, 1 strike as Natoli had to bend the knees to get down. Natoli awaiting the 1-1. The pitch. Low. 2 balls, 1 strike. Outlaws in that blue alternate uniform that seems to be the uniform, and they win their biggest games. The 2-1 on the way. Outside. 3 balls, 1 strike. As they were wearing that uniform, I believe, at the C-Team state tournament when they won the semifinal to make it to the championship game. And then I know they will miss outside, or hit outside, 3 balls, 2 strikes, and I'm pretty sure that was also the uniform they were wearing, or it might have been the grays they were wearing when they beat the Gillette Riders to make it to day 4 of the state tournament. That one backhanded, overthrown. Natoli takes off for second, digging hard, and he will get there on the error by Tucker Jackson. He backhanded it at just to the left of the first base bag and then tried to throw it, but threw it away. Outlaws with the tying run now at the plate. So reaching on an error is Natoli. I'll now bring up Tyson Bateman, who worked the walk last time up. Jaden Winley, with a run scored, stands on deck. Bischoff comes set. Pitch, swing and a miss at a high fastball. So inviting, because if you can get your hands extended and on that one, it's good. As that one gets away from Wasmer. Thank you. And it looks like Leif Files is actually at second base. And Tucker Jackson is in center. Throw back to second, trying to get Natoli. They got him. And that is the second out of the inning. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch in there for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. In the zone for strike 3, and he goes down looking. So that is the end of the UNT High Division 3rd inning, but the Outlaws bring in 2 thanks to solo bombs by Oliver and Bauer. And it's 5-3 going into the 4th. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball live on mylocalradio.com, all part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Our community. We love it, we live it, we support it. Trona Valley is your local credit union, and we're proud to invest in relationships that go far beyond banking. We're proud to invest in the lives of our young members and their participation in sports. You're champions in our community, and we're here to support you all the way, on a court, on the field, or elsewhere. Together, let's develop lifelong, successful financial habits. You got this. We're here for you. Trona Valley, member NCUA, TronaValley.com.
Red Devil pride runs deep with the team at Callis Automotive. Today's students are tomorrow's leaders. You'll always find quality products at fair prices at Callis Automotive. We're proud to serve our customers, our community, and our Evanston Red Devils. Stop in today. Callis Automotive, your local Napa dealer.
Top of the 4th inning. Outlaws trim it down to 2 as Damian Common will go back out there for inning number 4 of work. As the Outlaws out there with
Number 42, Blake Wilson.
the same lineup they had last time. So here comes Blake Wilson. First pitch to him. Down low in the dirt for ball one. Wilson last time hit a double to get things going for the Mustangs in the in the second. As we are on the third next, or fourth rather, next one down in the dirt. 2 balls, no strikes. Apology, guys. It has been a week. It's been a lot of fun, though. Common, so far 1, 2, 3, 4 strikeouts, and they've all come from the same 2. 2-0. Catches the zone. 2 balls, 1 strike. Wilson with a run scored and a double back in the second. And the 2-1 on the way. Breaking ball misses high and in. 31 count for Blake Wilson. Outlaws just got 2 runs back. The last thing you want to do is give them back or let Level take them back. Swing and a miss at a high fastball for strike 2. That's Common trying to settle into this game. And 3-2. Swing and a fly ball down into right field. That rolls past Bateman to the wall. Hustling for third. It's Wilson, and he is in with a stand-up triple to lead things off. A double and a triple for Blake Wilson.
Number 13, Jacob Biscoff.
I'll now bring up the pitcher, Jacob Biscoff. Bischoff 2 for 2 with 2 runs scored. And an RBI opportunity standing 90 feet away. Chance to get this lead back out to 3 if you're the Mustangs. Common, the pitch. Misses away. Up to that point, Common had retired the last 5 in a row. And it seems to be that's where he's settling in a little bit, this part of the order. The pitch, swing, and that one fouled off. Looks like Jackson Osborne immediately says, give me the ball, I'll take it. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 catches the outside part of the zone. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Jacob Bischoff. Carlos Rodriguez stands on deck. He popped out to the second baseman last time up. And the 1-2. This one hit at the third baseman off the glove of Bauer. Here comes Wilson. He scores on the air.
Number 21, Carlos Rodriguez.
And it's 6-3 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Here's Carlos Rodriguez. One for 2 with a run scored off of a single back in the first. First pitch to Rodriguez. This is away for ball 1. Nobody down and a runner on for Rodriguez. Common comes set, checks the runner at first. The 1-0. No, he throws back to first to try to catch Bischoff. But he's back in time, no problem. 1-0 counts. Common comes set. And the pitch. Down low, 2 balls, no strikes. Come set. And the 2-0 on the way. Down in the dirt, good stop by Osborne. 3-0 count to Rodriguez. Common trying to work his way back into this count, and it's probably a red light for Rodriguez, but with a player like him, you never know. Next pitch misses away, and it's 4 straight balls from Common to Rodriguez. Runners on first and second, as here comes Tucker Jackson. Common 73 pitches through 3 innings pitched. Common comes set. And the pitch. Swing and a fly ball deep center field, and that is off the wall. Here comes 1 run. Rodriguez gets the stop sign, and sliding into home is Bischoff, scoring from second. Rodriguez goes to third, and it is 7-3 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Tucker Jackson with a booming double and scores a run in the process. Here comes Alex Hedges. 7-3 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Runners on second and third. Hedges hit a big homer last night. The pitch. Misses away. 1 ball, no strikes. As we're in the middle part of this game. Comes set. The 1-0. Down in the dirt. 2 balls, no strikes. It'll be interesting to see what Lovell does, not in the game, but about logistics. Again, almost a 5-hour drive back to Lovell. And the way this is going, this game may not end until around 9 o'clock. The 2-0 on the way. Swinging in a fly ball into center right field. That is going to drop. Here comes Rodriguez, and the run will score. 1-run RBI double by Hedges that he stretches into second place on the throw. 8-3 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Here comes Coach Nick Small. We'll see what he decides to do. As he'll talk with Common and company. And he'll take the ball from him. So we'll have a pitching change. New pitcher for Evanston when we come back. You're tuned in to the 2024 First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball, live on mylocalradio.com, all part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
The perfect mix of different ingredients can create the most delicious creation. Successful people have the ability to bring many different individuals together who work, collaborate, show kindness, use problem-solving skills, and include each individual's talents and gifts to create new inventions, compose beautiful music, and find ways to make the world a better place. At Uintah County School District Number 1, we work together every day to promote student success. Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
WattSmart is Rocky Mountain Power's energy efficiency program. WattSmart provides rebates to residential customers for energy efficiency upgrades made around the home. Devices and appliances that use electricity in your home can usually be made more efficient, and that can save you money and energy. When you decide to make upgrades, we have rebates available for you. Visit wattsmarthomes.com today.
Braxton Bauer, the new pitcher for the Evanston Outlaws, 20 1/3 innings pitched in 12 games, 2 starts, 3-0 record. 24 hits, 21 runs, 15 of them earned, 14 walks to 23 strikeouts, and a 5.164 ERA for the Outlaws. He'll face Leif Files. As Rodriguez scored on that play. 8-3, 5-run lead for the Lovell Mustangs. Here's Leif Files to face off against Braxton Bauer. Files, a walk and a fly out to center field. Bauer comes set at the belts And the first pitch. Down in the dirt for ball 1. As Bauer gets back on the mound. And the 1-0. Catches the outside part of the zone for strike 1. One ball, one strike to Leif Files. 0 for 1 on the day with a walk. And the pitch. Breaking ball finds the zone for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. As Bauer trying to get the first out of the 4th inning. Comes set. And the pitch. Swinging a chopper foul down the third base line. Caught by Coach Mike Jameson, and he gets a roar from the crowd. New defensive alignment for the Outlaws. Damian Common in left, Ryder Wilson in center, Bateman in right, Natoli at first, Winley at second, Oliver at short, and Walker Wilson moves to third. Jackson Osborne still behind the dish for Braxton Bauer. The 1-2. Up high and in. 2 balls, 2 strikes. As both Bauer and Gavin Oliver hit their second home runs of the tournament in this game. The 2-2 on the way. Fouls that one over the back screen for a 2 ball, 2 strike count. That'll hold. Bauer comes set. Puts the feet together, and the 2-2. Sidearm delivery misses up high and in. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Standing on deck is Cash Wasmer. 0 for 2 on the day. And the pitch. Down in the dirt. And Files works a walk. Nobody down, bases loaded.
Number 1, Cash Wasmer.
And with it being a 5-run lead, Outlaws need to be careful here. Wasmer reached on there and grounded out to the pitcher last time up. That one down in the dirt. Great stop by Osborne. Holds the runner at third. That's Hedges. Or excuse me, that is Jackson. Hedges over at second. The 1-0 on the way. Swing, fly ball, left field, and that is down. 1 run's coming in. And the Mustangs just go station to station as Jackson scores, Hedges goes to third, Files to second, and an RBI single for Cash Wasmer. 6-run lead for the Mustangs. Here's Kyle Wilson. Wilson 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts with bases loaded. Wasmer at first, Files at second, Hedges at third. First pitch, swing and a miss for strike 1 from Wilson. Nobody down. Bases loaded and 1, 2, 3, 4 runs already in the inning. The 0-1. Catches the low inside corner, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes to Wilson. Bauer with the 0-2 delivery. Beautiful breaking ball that just hangs, and drops down into the zone. Here's Cove Jolly, 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Bauer steps off the mound, steps back on, steps off, steps back on. Jolly, strikeout swinging both times. Bases loaded, 1 out. The pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of that one on the off speed. 0-1 count to Jolly with Blake Wilson, who's got a double and a triple on deck. 0-1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Bauer looking to get the Outlaws back to the dugout, but he's got some work to do as only 1 down, bases loaded. Agrees on the sign. The 0-2. Breaking ball misses high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So a good looking curveball just didn't fall enough to catch the zone of Cove Jolly. Bauer sets at the belt. The righty delivers 1-2. Swing and a miss for strike out number 2. Here comes Blake Wilson. Bases loaded, a double and a triple for him. First pitch to Wilson. Inside, nearly tagged him. Nowhere to put him, so you can't walk him and you can't hit him. And by the way, this is the 9th batter in the 4th inning for the Mustangs. The 1-0 on the way. Swing and a miss for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases loaded, 2 down. Hedges at third, Files at second, Wasmer at first. Wasmer got there via single, Files walked, and Hedges with an RBI single. The 1-1 up high and over the head of Wilson. 2 balls, 1 strike. Jacob Bischoff, 2 for 3. 3 runs scored and an RBI, stands on deck. Bauer comes set. The 2-1. Down low, 31 count. Dangerous count here for Bauer. Wilson has shown he's got some pop to the bat. A double and a triple, 2 runs scored, and nowhere to put him. Bauer with the 3-1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Chance to get the Outlaws back and get out of this bases loaded jam. Bauer with the full count offering. Swing and a grounder in the gap between second and third. 1 run scores. Here comes the second as the throw goes over the head of Osborne and a 3rd runner will score. A 3-run RBI single. At least that's what I'm scoring it as Wilson stands on second. We'll see what the official scoring is, but 3 runs come in and it's an 8-run lead. We'll see what they score it for Wilson. Here's Bischoff. And it is a single. Bischoff, 2 singles, reach on an air, 3 runs scored. Outlaws down 12-3. Apologies. Down by 9. First pitch in there for a strike. The 0-1 on the way. Catches the inside part of the zone for strike 2. Outlaws need to be careful. The last thing you want to do is put yourself in danger of being run ruled here in the 3rd place game, but also might be a sign as the sidearm misses. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bauer gives a wry smile saying, why not? Might as well try it. Outlaws already in the state tournament, but this is to decide who's the 3 and who's the 4 out of the West. This score holds up. Outlaws will be the 4 and will play, we believe, Casper in the first round. Lovell would be the number 3, and they would take on Torrington, we believe. The 2-2 on the way. Down low, good stop by Osborne. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Outlaws, it's been a crazy weekend, high pressure to get to the position they are now to make sure they're in the tournament. Their 3 best pitchers were required to get them here as this is a line drive down into left field. Rounding third and heading for home is Wilson, and he will score, and it's a 10-run lead on the RBI double by Jacob Bischoff.
Number 21, Carlos Rodriguez.
Carlos Rodriguez here in the top of the 4th. Will stand in with 2 down. Both of them coming via the K. Bauer comes set around the belt, and the pitch. Swing and a line drive into center field. Here comes Bischoff, and the throw is going to be home, but they throw to second, and they don't get him. Bischoff scores, and an RBI single by Carlos Rodriguez. He stands on second on the throw. Here's Tucker Jackson. Outlaws used Gavin Oliver in game 1. He went the entire way. Walker Wilson went a long ways against Powell yesterday, and they used Ryder Wilson to get them to this game in relief as he pitched 6 innings in relief. So the Outlaws, their priority was to get here, and they were able to do that. Chopper to the shortstop. Oliver throws to first. In time, and the inning is over. But not before they bring in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 runs to make this a 10-run lead going into the bottom of the 4th. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball, live on MyLocalRadio.com, all part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
The perfect mix of different ingredients can create the most delicious creation. Successful people have the ability to bring many different individuals together who work, collaborate, show kindness, use problem-solving skills, and include each individual's talents and gifts to create new inventions, compose beautiful music, and find ways to make the world a better place. At Uintah County School District Number 1, we work together every day to promote student success. Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
WattSmart is Rocky Mountain Power's energy efficiency program. WattSmart provides rebates to residential customers for energy efficiency upgrades made around the home. Devices and appliances that use electricity in your home can usually be made more efficient, and that can save you money and energy. When you decide to make upgrades, we have rebates available for you. Visit wattsmarthomes.com today.
Bottom of the 4th inning, and the Outlaws will have Winley, Common, and Wilson due up for the Evanston squad. Down 14-3 on the as Winley will go ahead and, or Bateman, excuse me. No, that is Winley, sorry. Fouls that one into the screen. 1 ball, 1 strike. Winley pops this one into center field as that is caught by Jackson for out number 1. I'll now bring up Damian Common. Popped out to the pitcher last time up. 0 for 1 on the day, or on the game. The pitch up high, 1 ball, no strikes. As the Outlaws, they'll have last at bat, so they'll have this opportunity and another to get some runs in to try to avoid the run rule. As Common skies this one into left field, but it's higher than far. And Wilson makes the catch for out number 2. Common missed a home run into left field in the game against Green River earlier today by maybe about 10 feet. So I'll now bring up Ryder Wilson. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI single back in the second. And a fly out to right to begin the first inning for the Outlaws. The pitch down in the dirt. Actually, not down the dirt. Catches the inside corner for strike 1. Oh, 1. Breaking ball high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bischoff. Back on the bump. And the 1-1. Swing and pops this one into center field. Jackson makes the grab. And that's going to do it for the 4th inning. We're off to the 5th. Outlaws trail by 11. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball, live on mylocalradio.com, all part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Water testing, water development, community enhancement grants, and seedling trees, education programs, and specialty workshops helping to preserve agriculture and natural resources in Uintah County. Uintah County Conservation District is here to serve you. Visit our website today at uintahcountycd.com.
Welcome back to the Union Broadcast Booth, top of the 5th inning. We'll see Hedges, Files, and Wasmer due up for the Mustangs. This broadcast also brought to you by Farrell Allman, Farmers Insurance Agent in Lyman, Wyoming. Auto, home, business, life, condo, renters, and more. Contact them at 307-786-4407, 307-786-4407. You can find them at 37 Mountain Meadow Street, Suite B in Lyman. Again, that is 37 Mountain Meadow Street, Suite B in Lyman. Big thank you to Farrell Allman Farmers Insurance for their support of our broadcast this year. Braxton Bauer back out there. His first full inning, or first clean inning, I guess you can say, of work. As, again, it will be the 4, 5, 6 batters, Hedges, Files, and Wasmer. Hedges,
30, Alex Hedges.
1 for 3 today with an RBI, or 2 RBIs. A single back in the 4th. Hit a big homer yesterday against Cody. As Bauer comes set at the belt, and the first pitch to Hedges. Pops that one up foul out of play. 1 count as from the dugout. One of his teammates yells, "Wrong fence." And Hedges just stares back at the dugout. The 0-1 on the way. Breaking ball finds the zone for strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes to Hedges. 0-2 on the way. Breaking ball in the zone for strike 3 as Bauer gets the first man to go down on 3 straight strikes. I'll now bring up Leif Files. Worked 2 walks and flew out to center field. As Files will face Bauer for the first time. The pitch. Catches zone for strike 1. Bauer gets the sign from Osborne, and the 0-1 breaking ball stays high. 1 ball, 1 strike to Files. Wasmer on deck. Wilson in the hole if they get there. With 1 down, nobody on. The 1-1. Swing and a chopper down the third base line. Past a diving Walker Wilson, and Files on with a 1-out single. And now brings up Cash Wasmer. Bauer on the bump. The delivery. Whoa, way inside. Wasmer goes down to the ground. 1 ball, no strikes. As that was a close one. Bauer with the 1-0. Swing and a fly ball. Deep center field, and that is gone. 2-run shot. Cash Wasmer. (16-3). Laughing at one of the comments from the field. Someone yells, "It's about time," Cash, as that'll now bring in Kyle Wilson. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
Number 32, Kyle Wilson.
As he steps in. Bauer still with a grin on his face, smile. That guy just loves playing baseball, and you'll love watching him do it. And I'm so glad we get to watch him a little bit longer, as the Outlaws will be in state. Slow roller to Gavin Oliver. Throw to first in time. What a grab by Tony Natoli, as that was a rocket from Gavin Oliver. Natoli had to extend the arm, keep the foot on the bag for out number 2.
Number 4, Cove Jolly.
I'll now bring up Cove Jolly. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts as well. 2 down. The pitch. Foul that one into the screen for strike 1. Comes set. The 0-1. Breaking ball didn't break. Stayed high. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 down in the top of the 5th. Outlaws now have to score 4 runs in order to keep the game going in the bottom of the 5th. The next one down in the dirt. 2 balls, 1 strike. The 2-1 on the way. Down in the dirt. 3 balls, 1 strike to Cove Jolly. Bauer comes set, the 3-1. This one chopped right back to the second baseman. Winley throws to first in time for out number 3, and that ends the top of the 5th. All right, Outlaws got to score 4 to keep the game going. We'll be right back after this. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball live on mylocalradio.com, all part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Explore Logan, Utah. We've got so much awesomeness, I don't know where to begin. Your hotel is only 10 minutes from the gorgeous National Forest for hiking and biking, birdwatching, and wildflower spying. Logan is Utah's heart of the arts, with more than 253 live professional performances this summer and free concerts every weekday. Catch the Garters Market and tons of festivals and fun. Head to Logan. You won't break the bank on less than a tank. ExploreLogan.com.
Hiking in the summer, hunting in the fall, and sledding in the winter are a vital part of living in Lyman, Wyoming. Visiting the Historic Heritage Park with its splash pad and updated playground are a must for summertime activities. Visit the new Frisbee Golf Course and make new memories with your family and friends. The town of Lyman is a quiet, peaceful place with some of the best residents in the state. Stop in today and make some new friends and memories that will last forever.
Outlaws will turn it over to the 2, 3, 4 batters to try to keep this game going. Down 16-3 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Outlaws need to score 4 in order to keep this game going. And as Bischoff will come back onto the mound to try to shut this one down for Level. Score stands as it is. Level will be the 3 seed. Evanston will be the 4 seed. And they will, the number 3 seed Level would take on Torrington, we believe, and Evanston, the number 4 seed, would take on Casper in the opening round of the state tournament on Saturday, we believe. Of course, that being played in Powell, and Powell won the district, so they're the number 1 seed out of the West. Cody, the number 2 seed. First pitch to Walker Wilson. Outside for ball 1. Walker 0 for 2 on the day, reaching on an error and struck out looking. The 0-1 or 1-0 misses away. 2 balls, no strikes. And the 2-0. That one fouled for strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two one on the way. Up high, 31 count to Walker Wilson. The 31. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Big hack there from Walker Wilson. So full count. The 3-2. Inside, and Walker works a leadoff walk for the Outlaws.
Gavin Oliver.
Here comes Gavin Oliver, who hit a solo shot last time up. His second home run of the tournament. Throw back to first to get Walker Wilson, and he's back no problem. Oliver with the Stars and Stripes sleeve inside. 1 ball, no strikes to Gavin. Bischoff trying to get 3 outs before the Outlaws can get 4 runs and end this game early. The 1-0. Down in the dirt. Bounces off the chest protector of Wasmer. Throw to second, and Wilson is going to get there in time. Runner in scoring position. Time called by Wasmer. And he wants to talk it over with Bischoff. Wilson in left, Rodriguez in center. Jolly in right, Jackson at first, Austin Hedges at at second, Lake Files at short, and Kyle Wilson at third. Oliver waiting the 2-0. Throw back to second, and they didn't get him. It was close. Bischoff thought they had him. So did the Lovell faithful. As Bischoff comes set around the belt. The 2-0. Lifted into right field foul territory. The first baseman comes over. Jackson makes the catch for out number 1. Now brings up Braxton Bauer with 1 down, 1 on. Outlaws need 4 to keep the game going.
Number 34, Braxton Bauer.
Bischoff comes set. And the pitch to Bauer. Swing and a grounder to the shortstop. Throw to first in time for out number 1. Files with the rocket. And the Outlaws down to potentially their final out. Wilson moves to third on the play. Here's Jackson Osborne. Mustangs on the verge of getting the number 3 seed at the state tournament. Evanston would get the 4. The pitch to Osborne. Swing and a foul ball. 0-1 count to Osborne. The 0-1 on the way. Up high, 1 ball, 1 strike. Tony Natoli stands on deck. The 1-1. Misses away, 2 balls, 1 strike. To Jackson Osborne. The 2-1. Osborne waiting. Catches the outside part of the zone. Evanston down to their final strike. And Bischoff with the 2-2. Swing, fly ball, center field. And Rodriguez makes the catch. And the Lovell Mustangs are the number 3 seed. The Evanston Outlaws and the number 4. Final score, level 16, Evanston 3. We'll have our postgame show right after this. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball live on mylocalradio.com, all part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
When participating in sports, there's always a lot to talk about performing at the top of your game. I'd like to expand on that and ask, how about performing at the top of your game in every part of your life? This is Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic. I offer solutions to help improve all aspects of your game called life. Pain management, migraines, allergies, emotional release, nutritional supplements based on blood tests, and improved athletic performance. To help you perform at the top of your game every day, call today to schedule an appointment in Evanston or in Kemmer. Hoover Chiropractic, 307-789-0043.
Buying or selling is a simple process if you're working with the right real estate agent. This is Bobby Dalzall, broker with Big Country Properties. We have agents serving both Lincoln and Uintah counties that can assist you with all of your real estate needs. We are the top listing and selling brokerage in the Bridger Valley and strive to be honest, hardworking, and thorough. Whether buying or selling, we make it happen. Call us today at Big Country Properties, 307-782-3556.
Great signage is an important component to any successful business. It lets your customers know they have arrived at your doors, and it's a constant advertisement of who you are. When you install LED signage, you're taking it one step further. The ability to create color messages that move is an attention grabber. Plus, you can change the message whenever you would like. Make your business stand out with an LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign, providing service, installation, and maintenance on all signage. Rocky Mountain Sign, licensed in Wyoming and Utah. Call today for a quote, 307-789-5202.
Using the old-fashioned country tradition of barn building, Martin Sheds uses the time-honored construction techniques handed down from generation to generation. For quality, care, and attention to detail, contact Martin Sheds at 307-679-8187 to get a quote today.
Are you looking for a dental experience that's quicker, more precise, and more comfortable? Look no further. Welcome to Black's Fork Dental, where we bring you the latest in dental technology with our Trios 3D scanner. Our team can scan images of your teeth and gums in seconds, ensuring precise measurements and accurate results, allowing us to design personalized treatment plans tailored to your unique needs. Whether it's crowns, bridges, or clear correct treatments, we've got you covered. Right now, we're offering a 10% discount on any scan procedure. Schedule your appointment with Black's Fork Dental at blacksforkdental.com, where advanced technology meets compassionate care.
Distracted driving is dangerous, but some people just can't seem to help themselves. There's the steering wheel propper, the sneak-a-peeker, the fast roller, the night-lighter. And it's not long until they become the fender-benderer, the got-a-ticketer, the veering off the road, the driver who kills someone. Enough with the phones already. Just put them down.
At Y-Hi, we are with you is more than just 3 simple words. It encompasses the principles we live by to serve our members and local communities. So if you're looking to keep your banking relationships local with a partner who will always be there for you, look to us. We're Wi-Hi. We're Wyoming. We're with you. Visit yhi.org to learn how you can be a part of something bigger today.
Sell or buy your home with a realtor you can trust. At Cowboy State Realty, we are dedicated to helping you with all your real estate needs. At Cowboy State Realty, we are working for you. Call us at 307-200-4332 to schedule an appointment today. At Reese Auto Service in Lyman, you will find highly skilled mechanics who will get the job done right the first time. They work on anything from light line jobs of tire alignments, suspension work, and oil changes to heavy line jobs of engine replacement, differentials, and all powertrain components. Make sure all your recreational vehicles are working at top speed by getting them checked at Reese Auto Service in Lyman so your time having fun doesn't end early. Reese Auto Service, 541 State Highway 413, Lyman.
Fast, fresh, delicious. 3 words that describe your experience every time you enjoy a delicious meal with Jimmy John's. Utilizing the freshest ingredients, home-baked bread, and professional sandwich building skills, the team at Jimmy John's always delivers a mouth-watering sandwich to satisfy any hunger. Jimmy John's. Freaky fast, freaky fresh. Visit any of our locations today in Evanston, Rock Springs, Sheridan, and Gillette.
Time for Jimmy John's Free Fast Recap, brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston, where fast and fresh meat. Running through this one, Evanston scores 1 in the second, 2 in the third, level though with 3 in the first, 2 in the second, 9 in the fourth, and 5 in the second. Level 16 runs, 12 hits, 2 errors. Evanston 3 runs, 4 hits, 5 errors. Joined now by Evanston manager Nick Small. Coach Small, you guys are in the state tournament, mission accomplished. It's the 4th seed, so that makes the job a little bit more tougher, but either way, the West and the East are pretty competitive with each other. No matter what happened, it's going to be a tough first round. But when you look at what you guys were able to come in and accomplish, especially after missing the tournament last year, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, we got in. That's what was important. I wish we was a little more hungry, not satisfied with just getting in. A little more fight this round would have been a little better. But we're in. That's what you got to do.
What's going to be the message, and what are you guys going to be working on now that you do have that last another week of practice to get ready for the state tournament?
Hey, we'll practice a little bit more. We've had to change some things up due to some injuries and stuff, but we'll get some more reps in there and fill out our defense a little bit better, and hopefully we tighten that up.
Talk to me real quick about what you've seen this week from the newer guys to the lineup. I mean, Tony Natoli has not been with the team very long, and he proved some valuable at bats. Tyson Bateman, Jaden Winley, those guys at the bottom of the order really providing as well. Talk to me about how you feel those guys did coming to their first postseason tournament as regular contributors.
Hey, I thought they did well. They came in some big spots for us, and it takes a whole lineup to get through to be competitive. So it was good to have those guys turn the lineup over for us.
Coach, I know you're a competitor, and a bunch of you guys wanted the win, but you're in the state tournament. You guys will be in PAL starting next week. Congratulations on that. Anything else before we wrap this one up?
Yeah, we'll thank some sponsors. We'll go through the list. Grand Slam Alliance Drilling, Marathon Pipeline, VFW Post 4280 Auxiliary, Porter's Fireworks, Rocky Mountain Yeti, Union Wireless, Tom's HVAC, Best Kind Embroidery, Kazin's Hardware, Evanston Regional Hospital, Western Wyoming Beverage, Spire, and then our home run club, Searle Brothers, Brandon Day with Edward Jones, Chad Odell, Power Controls, Ideal Completion Services, Tata Chemical, Soda Ash, North Shore Energy, Jiffy Lube in Evanston, Coastal Chemical, Highline Property Inspections, Janet Release, Schwab, and Totally Family, Mortcron, Asper Grove, Nursery, Cowboy State, Mechanical Plumbing and Heating, and the MJB Animal Clinic. Thank you guys for your sponsors.
Coach, thank you so much. We'll see you in PAL.
Yep, thank you.
Nick Small, the Evanston Outlaws, and that's our Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap, brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street, where fast and fresh meat. We're going to step aside. We come back. We'll have our Dr. McKay Franco Precision Play of the Game on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball, live on mylocalradio.com, all part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
I don't know about you, but every time I go to the grocery store, I'm filled with anxiety. Do I have enough money? Meat prices have doubled. How can I ever work on food storage when I can hardly afford food for this week? Wyoming Wild Meats in Lyman is the solution. Weekly specials are posted on Facebook. Beef, pork, chicken for one meal or a mixed order to fill the freezer. You will find quality Gosner cheese and milk products and delicious bread. Because overhead is low, the savings are passed to every customer. Wyoming Wild Meats, offering fresh domestic meats.
Serving the Bridger Valley since 1987, Bridger Valley Motors are your engine repair experts. Along with engine repair, Bridger Valley Motors offers towing services, tire alignments, brake repairs, and more. Visit Bridger Valley Motor at 217 North Main Street in Lyman.
The best trips away from home always come when you know you're among friends. This is Coulter Patterson, General Manager at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. I invite you to stay with us every time you're here. We've got the absolute best staff. Lots of our team members have been working together for years, and we feel like we're a happy family. I guarantee you'll feel that when you come stay with us. We're always glad that you choose the Come On In, and we'll do everything to make your stay comfortable and relaxing. The Come On In Hotel and Suites is the best place to stay because we have the best staff in Casper. Come on in today.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Play of the Game brought to you by Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Dentistry for the whole family. 307-789-8910 for your appointment today. We're going to give it to the big home run by Gavin Oliver as he gets the scoring and the crowd going for the Evanston Outlaws. That is your Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Play of the Game. Gavin Oliver's second home run in as many days here at the tournament. Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Dentistry for the whole family. 307-789-8910 for your appointment today. We're going to step aside and come back. We will wrap things up from Green River with our Pepsi Player of the Game brought to you by Western Wyoming Beverages. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball live on MyLocalRadio.com, all part of the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in industrial construction and support services since 1982. Our experts self-perform all phases of construction on new or existing structures, such as site excavation, access road creation, concrete foundations, welding, and the installation and maintenance of piping, tanks, metal buildings, and more. Our turnkey services will have your facility operational quickly and safely. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
When shopping for a new home or property, it's important that your realtor works to make the whole process simple. Serving customers for almost 20 years, the professional agents at Bridger Valley Realty will provide you with the information and resources you need to keep it simple without missing a step. Shopping for the perfect home or property can be a lot of fun.
Trust the Valley's proven realtors. Stop by and see us today.
We offer rebates on energy-saving products and equipment for our customers. For example, your home's heating and air conditioning system draws significant amount of electricity during certain times of the year. We offer cash back for heat pumps, which use energy-efficient technology to heat and cool your home. We also offer rebates on appliances and smart accessories like smart plugs and smart switches. Really, for anything that draws electricity in your home, we usually have some type of rebate to offer you. Visit wattsmarthomes.com today.
Western Wyoming Beverages has been proudly owned and operated in Wyoming for over 50 years, providing reliable service, friendly staff, and the nation's top beverage products, including Pepsi. We always strive to be the premier business partner for our customers. Western Wyoming Beverages services Rock Springs, Green River, Jackson, Evanston, Kemmer, Pinedale, Wamsutter, Big Piney, Mountain View, and Lyman. Go Red Devils!
welcome you back one more time to Stratton Myers Ballpark for our final segment of our post-game show. It's the Pepsi Player of the Game, brought to you by Western Wyoming Beverages. Everything's better with Pepsi. And for the Evanston Outlaws, that is going to go to who is better today. We're going to go with Braxton Bauer, 2 for 3 with the solo shot. And Braxton Bauer is our Pepsi Player of the Game, brought to you by Western Wyoming Beverages. Everything's better with Pepsi. Again, your final score, it's the Level Mustangs 16, the Evanston Outlaws 3, as they will be the number 4 seed. The Level will be, I don't know why I keep thinking that. Level will be the number 3 seed. We believe Evanston will be playing Casper on day 1. We believe Level will be playing Torrington on day 1. And the winners of the West, Powell, we believe will be playing Gillette. And the number 2 seed, Cody, we believe will be playing Sheridan on day 1. That's going to do it, not just for this game, but our entire coverage of the 2024 Single A West District Tournament, live here on mylocalradio.com. A big thank you to our producers back at the studio in downtown Evanston. We have Colton Bagley and Sean Hando, our executive producer and owner, Val Cook, our sales manager, Matt Petrie, our sales associates, Julie Burley, Sarah Pay, Julie Nelson, and AJ Lamb, and our office manager, Kayleen Anderson. For the rest of the staff at My Local Radio Sports, we have Voice of the Valley, Mr. Anthony Colasuno, voice of the Rich Rebels in Utah, Mr. Aaron Poling, voice of the Westside Pirates Westside Pirates in Idaho, Mr. Jace Andrews, and voice of the Preston Indians in Idaho, Mr. Dan Hubbard. I'm Elan saying we'll see you next time the ball flies, which will be right here on mylocalradio.com starting Saturday. Every game of the 2024 Single A State Tournament live in PAL here on mylocalradio.com with myself, Jace Andrews, and Cody Beers. Thank you guys so much. Have a great week, and we will see you in PAL.
The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of mylocalradio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. Thank you for joining us for this sports presentation on My Local Radio.